crossing animals. You're gonna build St. Louis. Plug it in, plug it in. So here's this. My island looks a little wild right now. This is my map. I flattened it all. I put all the houses on the beach. I just got a capture card, which I will be learning to use very soon, but we're not just looking at this screen for this stream. We're going to do other things, but right now, I got all my villager houses on the beach. I think I'm gonna leave my house there on Skull Alley, Skull Island, Skull Plateau. How fun. And then I'm gonna finish smoothing it out. I've got a bunch of flowers in the 3, 4, 5 and the A, B, C, D, E columns where the island intersects. I need to give those away. I've got all my shops and things also. Everything that I can put on the beach, it's on the beach. And so, what are we doing? I got a pencil. I've got, a texting, so that's what I've got. Okay, thanks for looking at my Z. Actually, come look again. So I've got my island graph, my island on the screen. We've got, what the hell? Oh, that's the houses, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's right. Sure. Okay, campsite. Did I lose my shirt and all that? That's fine. Okay, cool. What we want to do is we want to put, okay, the skull is on the top of C, kind of like that, but it doesn't come down below D. Ugh. Oh no, oh no. So this is wrong. That's thrown me off number 1. Okay. I think this should be like that. Hello. You want to see my face? Hello. Hello, Brittany. How do you do? This is the face. Hello, everyone. Oh, there's lots of friends here. So yeah. Here we have the thing we're coloring, the map. We're putting our Skull Plateau right here. Hello, Kelly. Welcome aboard. Okay, it's just a little bit. And then it kind of goes kind of midway to there. Sorry. What are you sorry about? I'm glad you're here. Welcome aboard. I'm glad everyone's here. How are we tonight? I hope we're doing okay. Howdy, Umbreon. How are you? I had a pencil sharpener. Maybe I lost it. It was so funny. It looks like a poop emoji, which is my favorite emoji. I think that might be everyone's favorite emoji. All reasonable people. Be a reasonable person. I'm pretty good. It's been a beautiful day, cold. But I am blessed to be somewhere warm and safe. So that's pretty cool. Christmas is almost upon us. Are you getting anyone in your life something cool? Are there any gifts that you are excited to give? I got my wife a silicone ring so that she can wear it at work safely. That's very fun. I got her a really cool print for the wall also. Hi everyone, there's lots of people here. This is the drawing. It's a map of my Animal Crossing island. I've flattened it and then I'm going to make it look kind of like important places in the city of St. Louis and talk about some important places in this St. Louis. Oh, here's this closer. So I got really close and, you know, my goal is to kind of plot out where I want to put what on my island before I'm like terraforming and all that stuff. Just to have, I don't know, an outline seems to be good to make a plan. So that's fun. Thank you. And then I just doodled my Skull Island because my house has to go somewhere, so it might as well go on the Skull Plateau. I think that's funny. Okay, cool. That was a lot easier than I thought. Oh, I guess I could put some ink on the paper, couldn't I? We need this. Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry that you have cancer. I hope you're in a civilized place and not America, not the USA. But I'm glad you're here spending some time with us tonight. Thank you, Pixie Petals. I do it myself, so sometimes it's a little crooked, but we're making it work. Are we doing anything fun tonight besides stopping in here? Oh, thank you. I read the Constitution, and I'm going to talk about rebuilding America because things are kind of not working for anyone right now. Thank you for subscribing. Hopefully we can make a plan to figure out what everyone around us needs in life. Maslow's hierarchy of needs, that's like the fun little pyramid. I bet I could pull that up right now, actually. If all of humanity had their basic bottom 2 levels of Maslow's hierarchy of needs met, there'd be a lot less crime, there'd be a lot less people hurting. Ugh, not the AI, I just want a picture. Okay, yeah, that one's purple. So for us to be able to do the best we possibly can or self-actualize, we need to have some self-esteem, feel good about ourselves. To obtain esteem and feeling good about ourselves, we need belongingness and love, so like friendships, family, and all that. These bottom 2 needs, which is like all... We need this so that people feel safe enough to do these other things and function well. So physiological needs, food, water, a place to sleep, medicine, safety needs, a safe place to sleep, dignity, these basic building blocks that let people do their activities of daily living. So if we meet these 2 things, these other things should fall into place and humanity should be hurting a lot less. And there's literally no reason why the wealthiest country on the planet can't provide that to everyone on its soil. Seems a little silly. If you do a labor, my tax plan is for you to be taxed between 2 and 5%. And if your job is just to push money around, then you will be taxed at 40% or more. Specifically, what that means is like, be you a garbage man or a surgeon, you're doing a labor with your body. Thank you for coming. See you again sometime soon. But if you're willing to labor with your body, then you shouldn't be taxed that much. If your job is just push money around, wealth, whatever, owning companies that don't pay people a wage they can live on or access health care, it's obscene and it's cruel, and I'll have no part in it. We need some kind of New Deal. My broad plan is to copycat all the past presidents, what they did good. I'm finished. Yeah, I finish soon. Probably not too much longer. But I'll post this as a VOD after. I was yammering on about myself. That's my favorite thing to do. What was I saying? People need their basic needs met. So if we can easily supply food, water, and shelter at an affordable price, which we can, we choose not to. If people can access medicine and preventative treatment rather than like the expensive responsive treatment that could have been avoided if these private health insurance death panels weren't slowly killing people. I think that people have forgotten that society needs services, not necessarily obscenely profitable businesses. And I want my neighbors to do okay. I honestly don't hurt people, don't commit crimes, don't do things that hurt others. But I don't care if you don't have papers. Like, I think you still deserve to eat. I think you still deserve medicine. The Constitution discusses in two separate places that part of what it's for is maintaining the common welfare. If a government isn't for the welfare of the people, what is it for the welfare of? Companies? War? That's a little goofy. That's not very do unto others of us. Even if I dislike you, I want you to still access healthcare. I think a lot of us have forgotten, while we are more connected than ever with little screens in our pocket, we are also more disconnected than ever. And I think that's really harming society. It needs to be able to cheap and affordable third spaces. It's a place you can go and chill and not spend money, such as a public park or a library. These places are going away because it's not profitable. That's not good. People get lonely. More third spaces, more robust public transit. Comprehensive, robust, clean public transit. I think there should be 5 bullet train lines that run the longitude, the latitude of the United States, and many more that do the longitude, because we shouldn't have to rely on a car. It's kind of a shackle. I know that can be a loaded term. We're like, what? I have to have this loan to be able to access the world, to access a job, to make money, to access the world. It's a little wild. I don't like that. And then everyone's sidewalks are fucking busted. I don't know how there's all this talk of let's develop other places when literally, if more than one of our bridges is structurally deficient and need of repairs, we are not doing well. That is a sign of someone who's not doing well. A society that is not doing well. So, I guess what I'm saying is taking care of what we have. Privacy, the bottom 2 levels of Maslow's hierarchy of needs. These feel like basic asks. I think it'd be great if we didn't suck. Howdy, people here. My style, thank you. I'll be the first punk president. I think people just want to live, and when people know how to regulate, they will regulate themselves. My background is in, like, mental health. You know, the thing that has been one of the main contributing factors to many crises around the nation, you know, mental health, that little piece of life. And it seems like we have, by and large, opted to, double down on that which is not serving us well. I don't know that that's a good idea. But if people are easily attaining their bottom 2 level in Maslow's hierarchy of needs, their mental health will be sufficient that, like, there won't be so many crises and people needing help and not getting it. People should be able to get the help they need. It shouldn't bankrupt you to get a devastating diagnosis. Shit's fucking wild. Not in my nation. The elderly should be able to just, like, be old and hang out. They shouldn't have to, like, go to work to obtain a benefit that they've paid into for a zillion years to get to the point where they can collect it. That's pretty fucked. I think there should be ethics boards that governing bodies need to answer to. There are some senators. Senator Slotkin, she's pretty cool. Mr. is it Whitehouse? Another senator, Representative Kat Abu-Ghazabe. These people are interested in making sure Americans can access health care. I really think the country is, like, on a boiling point because everyone is sick, hurting, and undernutrienced. There is ample food around. It is not very good for us. And the worse it is, the easier it is to access. The cheaper it is, the lower effort it is, a lower barrier. The barrier to healthier, good things should be, like, flat on the floor. We should be able to easily find nutritious meals that we can afford. I think that's part of what makes people like RFK so dangerous, is because he has a fucking point about the red dye 40. Everything else is utter quackery. We need vaccines. Vaccines cause adults. I'm not saying you don't get hurt taking a vaccine. I'm saying the hurt you get from a vaccine will generally consult your doctor always. If you can afford one, the vaccine is safer than contracting the full-blown illness whenever your doctor says it's safe for you. I'm anti-eugenics. I am pro-right to repair. I am very pro-privacy. I think that this stage where there's cameras all around us, that is a significant violation of the spirit of the Constitution. I think that certain things like helping people should be nationalized and tracking violent crime should be nationalized. I don't think we're benefiting from... Some things are busted. Many, many things need reforms. I would consult specialists and experts and a variety of them. Whether we like it or not, people who are different from us, people who I look different from, it makes me know more when I talk to them, when I ask them what they think, feel, and know about a situation. And then when I know more, I know more. When you know more, you can make a better, more well-informed decision. I took a class on, the class was called Companion Animal Policy, and it, like, dipped my toes into the world of, like, legal stuff, the American legal system. Endlessly fascinating. That needs that needs some experts to go through, comb each state's law books and go, this doesn't apply, this doesn't apply, we have overturned this. We should maintain a record of those laws, but like, I can't ride a horse with a lantern drunk at sunset. That's... I guess that happened, didn't it? Regulation be written in blood. And I guess who knows what's in the future. Things that hurt people should not remain on the books. Things that... eminent domain, I know, is controversial. I think there's an issue with the way our marketing things are regulated, as in they're not really like the term luxury housing. That's not a legal definition. That's just like, oh, our house is cool. Come rent it. I'm not saying it's not cool, but like, I'd rather affordable housing. I think a lot of people would prefer affordable, safe, dignified housing. Humanity deserves safe, dignified housing. We can literally make it happen. I'm going to copycat the good things other presidents did, such as like Teddy Roosevelt, trust busting, no more opolies. There shouldn't be giant corporate donors in our politics. Citizens United has gotta go. The Electoral College is a big fucking mess. It's kind of insane because, like, land doesn't vote. Especially, I think we need to ensure good voting infrastructure. We need to be able to trust our elections, which we can. There's just a lot of money that isn't the people's money throwing around. It's raining down for everyone but the people. Which reminds me, no violence. None. Protect your peace, but do not bring your peace. Violence doesn't help anyone. It makes us all unsafe. People are pretty charged up right now. It'd be preferable if no political violence happened ever again anywhere. Realistically, working with what we have. No more violence. That's not to say I want to take your guns. I think that gun safety courses should be taught in public schools. If we are going to be a nation of the Second Amendment, we need to know how to use them safely. Treat them like they're always loaded. I don't know that anyone really wants to hear gun policy, and I don't know if that'll be taken down or red flagged or something, but that is something I think as a nation. That is a big part of our identity. I don't want to take guns from people who just want to, I don't want to take guns. That would be whack. I think if we're okay without any common sense sort of regulation like background checks or loopholes like when you get it at a gun show sometimes. I would like to become better informed before having sort of any debate on this. We should be able to protect our homes and houses. We should be able to defend ourselves from tyrannical government. We should not be able to wreak havoc on schools. I think that is a symptom of a larger crisis in America, mental health. And I think that there needs to be, we take a license to drive a car. It's okay to have a license to hold a gun. You'll be fine. It's a privilege, a right, but a privilege. I think that if a several-time convicted felon can hold the highest seat in the nation, then felons should be able to vote or have a lower boundary to entry, a lower barrier to entry to voting. All right. If you're still here watching, this is what we've got going on now. I'm going to, LOL, it's so cute. I'm gonna clear off those two lines and I'm gonna demolish that, and that. And then I also got a capture card recently, so I will be learning how to, you know, do Let's Play style cute little recordings. They'll probably be a big fucking mess like the streams have been so far, but starting is better than not starting. And then tune in also again. I'm going to be reading The Broken Heart of St. Louis. No. The Broken Heart of America. It's a book about St. Louis. I'm going to read that. And I'm going to be studying to take the NMECHE. Big test. But yeah, stay safe, stay warm, be gentle on yourself and others, take only pictures, leave only footprints. Yeah, let's maybe work together and build a brighter tomorrow.